Scott. I'm with my friend Adam Simonowitz at the University of Michigan Dearborn. We're in the University Center where pretty much all of my Advent videos have been filmed so far. And hey, did you know today is my birthday? That's right, 58. Well, it's day 5 of Advent. And yeah, I want to share with you one of the themes and embellish on some of the other themes that we presented. One was by Adam and a couple others were by my other buddies. I want to just hold up my book because one of the themes I'm going to talk about today is in my book. Now, I told you I would probably draw from it The Reason of Job. Yes, I do want you to look up my book on Amazon or Whitford and I do want you to buy my book. But one of the themes of it, besides being about Job, obviously, is what's called redemption. Now, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever watched a movie called Redemption? I looked it up, and there's actually more than one pop movie by the name of Redemption, and I've seen a couple of them, and I find that very interesting. I think it was only about 6 months ago I saw a movie called Redemption. Not only that, but if you're watching movies, and I like to weave pop culture in and out of the material of this book. I mean, there's a lot of theology and philosophy in this book, but there's some pop culture. And I talk about movies, and I talk about stories we love and that kind of make up American culture. A lot of movies contain the theme of redemption, even if they're not called redemption. And even if they don't use the word redemption, many movies will exemplify redemption or somehow demonstrate it. It's sort of written into the script. I was watching this one, and one character said to the other, I know you've done a lot of things in your life that you regret. I know you're looking for redemption. That's what you want, redemption. So, you know, if you think about it, what is redemption? Well, it's sort of to buy back something, to buy back maybe yourself. So if you're a slave, if you buy yourself back, that's a kind of redemption. Or if you've wounded your friend, if you've offended a friend of yours really deeply and they've sort of written you off, being able to apologize and to make amends and to reconcile with your friend is kind of redemption. And then what comes out of movies a lot is when people have done bad things in their past and they regret those bad things. A recent movie I saw, the character said that all the things that she did in her past were so bad that she thinks the world will be a better off place without her. She was about to commit suicide. So she was beyond the hope of redemption. Okay? But to do things, part of the idea or the common idea of redemption is to do things in your present and in your future that somehow outweighs or pays for or counterbalances the things that you did in your past that were hurtful to other people. Well, I mean, the Bible has a lot to say about redemption. It's a huge, major theme, and so Advent has a lot to do with redemption. When we talk about anticipating the good things of the future, the things that God is going to do to set things right in the world, to restore all things to the way they were intended to be by God, to overcome the evil that is so prevalent in the world, is another way to talk about redemption. God is all about redeeming the world. And of course, not only does he want to redeem the entire world and the whole human race, he wants to redeem each individual. because each individual, we were just talking about this with a couple of students right here about 15 minutes ago. Each individual has done many things that they regret, and they should regret, and they can regret. And people find it hard not doing things that they regret. And we yearn, we long for ways to break out of this pattern, to break out of these urges and impulses and desires that seem to become so irresistible to us that we can't overcome these patterns. When we look in the Bible, there were many types of redeemers. Okay, yeah, Moses was a redeemer type. Jonah was a redeemer type. Joseph was a redeemer type. In Islam, all of those gentlemen were prophets. And sometimes we can say that we know people in our lives who have exemplified redemption. Job exemplified redemption by doing a type of atonement for them. So atonement comes in to the picture. Now, I don't want to make this video too long, and I'm losing my voice anyway, so I'm going to close it down now. We want to just celebrate the idea of redemption and the other things that come with it, reconciliation, atonement, and the hope. So this week, again, is the theme of hope. This whole week is a focus on hope. We all just cling to hope sometimes, and we all believe that hope is one of the most powerful forces. So yes, especially when we can put our hope in God for redemption, then that's really hope with all capital letters. Talk to you next time. Bye.